all around the world, all four corners of the globe. I don't know if you could hear me. I'm having a few technical problems, as always. That's what I tell the ladies, anyways. Oh, all right. Well, this is if you can hear me, holla at your boy because I haven't done this in a while. But it is wonderful to be back in the driver's seat. So fresh, so clean. Friday night. You know, you're at the right place, right time. And Happy New Year to everyone. It feels a hell of a lot like last year already. So we're off to a wonderful start. Let me just tell you what I played there. I started with a cover of All Caps, which is a Mad Villain song done by some pimply kid on YouTube, and I thought it was quite pretty. So I don't think there's been a tribute to MF Doom on Efferalgang radio yet. Perhaps there has been, and if there has, I apologize for not hearing it, but we had to honor it somehow. So there we go. We started with that. Let me just see if I'm actually making... There we go. I think people are on the stream. What it is. Hello to Pierre and Alessia. So look, yesterday I had an entire set planned for parties. I figured like it was New Year's and we hadn't had like a party mix, and then I realized that there's really nobody's in the mood to party at all, myself included, and even if we wanted to, we couldn't. But there is something that you can do when your mood is in the dumps and you feel like changing that. It's a little thing I like to call my best friend, alcohol. How you doing, alcohol? Talk to the people at home. There you go. He says hi. He's a little shy at first, but when you get to know him, he can be a real pal. So for all the people who are doing a dry January, well, sucks to be you. But at least you can hear songs about drinking. And anyway, why would you do a dry January? Because time no longer exists. They say it's January, but I don't believe them. It's all a deep state conspiracy. All right. So that, like I said, was a cover of All Caps. I'm going to now play every song tonight is going to be about drinking. It might be a smaller set, but that makes sense because when you drink, everything goes a little more quickly. So I'm going to start with a little old country song, back from my home continent. No, I'm actually not going to start with that. So I'm not drunk yet, but I know I sound like it. All right, here we go. The Andrews Sisters, Rum and Coca-Cola. We will be back in 10-15 minutes with the lowdown. Enjoy.
If you ever go down Trinidad, they make you feel so very glad. Calypso sing and make up rhyme, guarantee you one real good fine time. Drinking rum and Coca-Cola, go down Point Cumana, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar. Oh, beat it, man, beat it. Since the Yankee come to Trinidad, they got the young girls all going mad. Young girls say they treat 'em nice, make Trinidad like paradise. Drinking rum and Coca-Cola, go down Point Cumana, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar. Oh, you vex me, you vex me. From Chickahominy to Mona's Isle, native girls all dance and smile. Help soldier celebrate his leave, make every day like New Year's Eve. Drinking rum and Coca-Cola, go down Point Cumana, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar. It's a fact, man, it's a fact. In old Trinidad I also fear the situation is mighty queer. Like the Yankee girl, the native swoon when she hears murder bingle croon, drinking rum and Coca-Cola. Go down Point Cumana, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar. Out on Manzanella Beach, GI romance with native peach. All night long make tropic love. Next day sit in hot sun and cool off, drinking rum and Coca-Cola. Go down Point Cumana, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar. It's a fact, man, it's a fact. Rum and Coca-Cola. Rum and Coca-Cola. Working for the Yankee dollar.
There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Into these last 9 beers I have shed a million tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking until I'm petrified, and then maybe these tears will leave my eyes. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Last night I walked the floor, and the night before, you are on my lonely mind. It seems my life is through, and I'm so doggone blue. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't move a toe, and then maybe my heart won't hurt me so. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Lord, I've tried and I've tried, but my tears I can't hide. You are on my lonely mind. All these blues that I've found have really got me down. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even think, 'cause in the last week I ain't slept a wink. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind.
In North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my pappy, and he had him a still. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down, and then he'd fill him a jug and pass it around. Mighty, mighty please, and my pappy's going squeeze, and it's called white lightning. A team and a team and a revenue is too. Searching for the police over a made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept him cooking. White lightning. I asked my pappy why I called it brew. White lightning instead of Mountain Dew. I took one sip and then I knew, as my eyes bugged out and my face turned blue. Mighty, mighty please, and my pappy's going squeeze, and it's called booking with my pappy kept on cooking. Why, lightning! A city slicker came and he said I'm mighty tough. I think I wanna taste that powerful stuff. Took one slug, drank it right down, and I heard him a moaning as he hit the ground. Mighty, mighty pleasing, your pappy's going squeezing. It's called White Lightning. Teaming, revenue is too. Searching for the place where I made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him with my pappy kept on cooking. Yeah. Why, lightning! A teaming, revenue is too. Searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him when my pappy kept on cooking. Why, lightning!
Entre copa y copa se acaba mi vida, llorando borracho tu pérfido amor. Que negros recuerdos me traen tus mentiras, como cuesta lágrimas una traición. Traigo penas en el alma que no las mata el licor. En cambio ellas sí me matan mientras más borracho estoy. Quiera Dios que a ti te pague con una traición igual, para cuando te emborraches tú tengas por qué llorar. No más por quererte dejé yo mi casa, dejé padre y madre por seguirte a ti. No más por tu culpa me hundí en la desgracia, ni el cielo ni nadie se apiadan de mí. Traigo penas en el alma que no las mata el licor. En cambio ellas sí me matan mientras más borracho estoy. Quiera Dios que a ti te pague con una traición igual, para cuando te emborraches tú tengas por qué llorar.
Oh, show us the way to the next whiskey bar.
Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why.
For we must find the next whiskey bar. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar,
I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die.
Oh, moon of Alabama, we now must say goodbye.
Только пули свистят по степи, только ветер гудит провода, тускло звезды мерцают. В темную ночь ты, любимая, знаю, не спишь, и у детской кровати тайком ты слезу утираешь. Как я люблю глубину твоих ласковых глаз, как я хочу к ним прижаться сейчас губами. Темная ночь разделяет, любимая, нас, и тревожная черная степь пролегла между нами. Верю в тебя, дорогую подругу мою. Эта вера от пули меня темной ночью хранила. Радостно мне, я спокоен в смертельном бою. Знаю, встретишь с любовью меня, чтоб со мной не случилось. Смерти не страшна, с ней встречались не раз мы в степи. Вот и теперь надо мною она кружится. Ты меня ждешь и у детской кроватки не спишь, и поэтому знаю, со мной ничего не случится.
All right, people, we are back in Studio Montreuil. I just want to give a shout out to all the brothers and sisters on the chat, warming up the chat room, keeping it nice and toasty on this cold winter day. I want to say once again, shout out to Pierre, Helesia. I got Clément, the one and only Varieras, his good lady wife, Clémence, and Ali to the stairs. I cannot believe the whole family is reunited. 2020 can finally officially begin. I'm very happy to spend these early days with all of you. So let's just go down the list of what we heard. I began with Rum and Coca-Cola, a little cultural appropriation by the Andrews sisters there, putting on their funkiest patois accent. I guess it was kind of cool back then. I also played There's a Tear in My Beer by Hank Williams Sr., because if you liked the song and didn't know it, which would surprise me, his son made an absolutely horrible version just to really shame the father, have him spin in his grave a little bit, in the 80s, I think, or 90s, whatever, just awful. But There's a Tear in My Beer is a lovely song by the man himself. White Lightning by the Big Bopper, better known for his... Jesus Christ, what is it? Not Twist, what? I've got it, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drunk already, there it is, it happens. But the Hello Baby, the Big Bopper. The guy who died with Richie Valens and Buddy Holly. You know, that guy. Alright, then I played Entre Copa y Copa by Pedro Infante from 1953. I love mariachi music, especially the early stuff, and it's such a sad, it's melancholic, but in the nicest, kind of way. So it's about being borracho and to llorando is all I understood from that. I played Alabama's song, of course not the Doors version, even though it's nice. I played L'Hôtelenia and the Three Admirals from Kurzweil's original song. And then I played a song, geez, I'm going to try and pronounce this. It is Ciemnaya Noc Poet by Mark Bernes. I actually have that written down somewhere else, but I was trying to read it in the original. And that's actually not a song about drinking at all, but it was such a pretty sad, you know, I think every Russian song is some deep down about drinking, and it's from a song from a 1943 anti-Nazi movie called Dva Boytsa. There you go. You learn something new every day on Efferalgang Radio, folks. So, as if you're just joining, I am playing songs related to alcohol, because that's all we can do now is drink and try to forget that we are all confined. But but it helps. It's nice. Don't do it too often. Faut pas en abuser, as they say. I'm going to continue the set with a little Neil Diamond. The original song, you probably know the cover version. You probably know the original too. But I'm going to play the original version, and you'll see it. And by the way, on the chat, if anyone has any requests for like alcohol songs that you know, because I actually have a bit of a short set, please communicate it. I would love to know what you have in mind. We're going to do a request line, you know, just like when we were kids in the 80s. Here we go.
Red, red wine, go to my head, make me forget that I still need her so. Red, red wine, it's up to you. All I can do, I've done, but memories won't go. No, memories won't go. I'd have sworn that with time thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong, and I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine, stay close to me, don't let me alone. It's tearing apart my blue, blue heart. I'd have sworn that with time thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong, and I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine, stay close to me, don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue, blue heart.
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring. My summer wine is really made from all these things.
I walked in town on silver spurs that jingle too, a song that I had only sang to just a few. She saw my silver spurs and said, let's pass some time. summer wine.
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring. My summer wine is really made from all these things. Take off those silver spoons, help me pass the time.
Okay. After 6, take 1.
Hey there, Mr. Bartender, I have a little pity on me. Times are rough and the fuzz is tough, and I'm where I'm not supposed to be. I'll give you my watch for a fifth of scotch. If you don't make fun, 'cause it don't run no better than I do after 6. Hey there, Mr. Bartender, lots of things are bothering me. There's the hydrogen bomb and the Vietnam, and I'm out of cigarettes since 3. I give you my stick pin for a pint of gin. If you don't joke, 'cause the diamond's broke, and it don't shine no better than I do after 6. Hey there, Mr. Bartender, you better get a grip on me. My pulse is slow and I'm about to go. I need a little charity. I'll give you my shoes for a glass of booze. If you won't tell that they don't smell no better than I do after 6. Oh, bartender, I'd do anything for you. I'd pick my guitar. Bartender, you listening to me? Bartender.
To drink, sitting in a club with so many fools, playing to rules, trying to impress but feeling rather empty. I had another drink, a drink, a drink, a drink, a drink. That evening, they all turn up with their friends, playing the game. They're in the scene I should have been. Far away, empty out the place that I remember was been before. I opened the door to an empty room. Then I someone speaks. She would very much like to go out to a show. So what can I do? I can't think what to say. She sees through anyone.
Just before our love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my feet. I am a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me, you said, love is touching souls. Surely you touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling. Still I'd be on my feet. I would still be on my I met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, she knew your devils and your deeds. And she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, but you are in my blood, you're my holy wine. You're so bitter, bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling. Still I'd be on my feet. I would still be on my feet.
Whew. Damn. Did she have a set of pipes or what? There it is. Joni Mitchell from the great land of Canada. Oh, Canada. As she sings, warms my heart. I forgot I had one. But there it is. Once I hear Joni, it's back again. Well, I want to say the chat room is alive and kicking. I'm getting some seriously fantastic requests from people, and they will be coming up in the next set. you have not been forgotten. So let me just go down the little old list. Before I do, I'd like to welcome back Marie Delta, who is in the hizzy, spreading them good vibrations. And so let us go down the list of all the songs we heard. I think I can find them. We started with Red Red Wine by Neil Diamond. Again, I actually really love the UB40 version, and it occurred to me that it must be kind of sad to be UB40 because every single hit that they've had has been a cover. I don't think there's ever been a single UB40 song that has been their own. But, you know, whatever works. They've got more money than me, that's for sure. And but I love their version, and the video is lovely, and the original is lovely too. So then I played Summer Wine because I couldn't not play a wine song after another. And that was by Nancy Sinatra and a little man named Lee Hazelwood that we heard a second time, thanks to Helesia, who requested After 6, which is really so great, and I don't listen to it enough, so I'm going to listen to it again after the show. That's how much I like it. Then I played Paint Box by Pink Floyd, early Pink Floyd. You know, I'm one of those people who only likes the Syd Barrett era of Pink Floyd, and that was Richard Wright, the organist, I think, who wrote and sang it. So I used to think it was Richard Wright, Syd Barrett, but I was wrong. It was that dude. And then I think I played Case of You by Joni Mitchell because I'm not really taking any notes and I'm a little confused. But that's what happens when you hit the bottle. And so I've got a couple more requests. Like I said, I'm going to start playing. Well, I'm going to play something else, and then I'll start gearing up with the requests. I just want to take a look and see if everyone's well. All right. Anyways, any songs that you want to hear, please let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep just doing this. We might go for 2 hours if you don't mind. I don't really have anywhere else to be. So here we go with something that I hope that we will all be enjoying very soon. Within maybe, I don't know. Let's hope this year, anyways. Sorry about that. You'll know what I'm talking about. A little something called Happy Hour. I missed that. Here we go.
What a good place to be. Don't believe it, 'cause you speak a different language and it's never really happened to me. Don't believe it, oh no, 'cause it's never really happened for me. No, it's another night out with a boss, following in footsteps over compromise, and he tells me good women grow on trees, and if you catch them right, they will land upon the knees. Where they open all the wallets and they close all the minds, and they love to buy you all a drink. And if we ask all the questions, and you take all your clothes up and back to the kitchen sink. What a good place to be. Don't believe it, 'cause you speak a different language and it's never really happened to me. Don't believe it, oh no, 'cause it's never been happened for me. No, what a good place to be. Don't believe it, speak a different language and it's never really happened to me. Don't believe it, oh no, 'cause it's never been happened for me. Don't believe it, don't believe it, don't believe it. It's happy hour again and again and again. It's happy hour again and again and again. It's happy hour again and again and again. It's happy hour again.
Thanks for praises, thanks to choices, but no bottle of smoke. I went to hell and turned the race, but there's no bottle of smoke. The day been clear, the scurvy bloody come up and left like a string, and like a drunken fucking Saturday night. I'm killing a bottle of smoke. 20 fucking blood, the one we gave you guys are done. The bad ass got a bottle of Cursing cars are bursting and a bottle of smoke. Glasses steaming, breasts bursting and a bottle of smoke. Step up 50 to the wood. Before each breath broke my flood, they give me a break and a Saturday night when I had a bottle of smoke. 30 fucking flood, the one we down, the guys are talking. The bad ass got a bottle of smoke, a horse smoke. Christ, somebody's drunk as pagans, they have a bottle of smoke. Sense for giving and celebrations, they have a bottle of smoke. Fuck the yanks and drink the woods. The moon is clear, the sky is bright, I'm happy as the horse is shite. Fucking a bottle of smoke. 20 fucking blood, the one we down, the guys are done. A bad horse got a bottle of smoke, and my horse smoke.
Jolie bouteille, sacrée bouteille, veux-tu me laisser tranquille? Je veux te quitter, je veux m'en aller, je veux recommencer ma vie. J'ai traîné dans tous les cafés, j'ai fait la manche bien des soirs. Les temps sont durs, je suis même pas sûr de me payer un coup à boire. Jolie bouteille, sacrée bouteille, veux-tu me laisser tranquille? Je veux te quitter, je veux m'en aller, je veux recommencer ma vie. J'ai mal à la tête et les punaises me guettent, mais que faire dans un cas pareil? Je demande souvent aux passants de me payer une bouteille. Jolie bouteille, sacrée bouteille, veux-tu me laisser tranquille? Je veux te quitter, je veux m'en aller, je veux recommencer ma vie. Dans la nuit, j'écoute la pluie, un journal autour des oreilles. Mon vieux complet est tout mouillé, mais j'ai toujours ma bouteille. Jolie bouteille, sacrée bouteille, veux-tu me laisser tranquille? Je veux te quitter, je veux m'en aller, je veux recommencer ma vie. Chacun fait ce qui lui plaît, tout le monde veut sa place au soleil. Mais moi je m'en fous, je n'ai rien du tout, rien qu'une jolie bouteille. Jolie bouteille, sacrée bouteille, veux-tu me laisser tranquille? Je veux te quitter, je veux m'en aller, je veux recommencer ma vie.
we are back in the house. Thank you, folks, for joining and listening and sharing the love. All right, so, and the stream, both. So, let's go down the list from that. That was the request line, the set. So, let's begin with, what do we have? Sorry, give me a second. Okay, better now. So, I began with Happy Hour by the House Martins. A song I loved when I was growing up, even though I didn't really know what Happy Hour was. And I recently realized that Fatboy Slim of Fatboy Slim fame was a member of the House Martins. So there you go. I just ruined that group for you. Right. So there was that. And then I played. What did I play? I played a jolly old song from the Pogues, Bottle of Smoke. Lovely. That was Pierre's request, and a very good one. I think we set the room on fire, as Alessia said. That was brought me back to the old days too. Then I played Graham Allwright by Jolie Boutet by Graham Allwright, and that was a request from Alistair's mother. So she's got I don't want to say better taste than her son, but it's close. It's a close tie. No, both incredible. All family members seem to have incredible taste, as far as I can tell. I then ended with Stop Me If You Think That You've Heard This One Before by the Smiths, which is not at all a drinking song or it has anything to do with alcohol except for one line where he says, I drank when it became 4 and then I fell on the floor and drank more, which is a line I think about all the time when I'm at a party. You remember those? And that just line comes through my head, and I was obsessed with the video. If you've never seen the video before, do yourself a favor. Go on YouTube after the show and watch it. I had recorded it on VHS and would watch it religiously, like several times a day, because I wanted to be part of Morrissey's band. And now that he's a right-wing fascist, a little less nostalgic. So that was that. All right, folks. That was the request line. Unless I got something else. So who was the last song? That was the Smiths. Stop me if you think that you've heard this one before. Unless I played something else, but I'm pretty sure that was it. Yep, he was the drummer indeed, thanks to Pierre, our resident Wikipedia, when it comes to music. Now, that ended the gentle part of the program. I know Marie Delta said this is like a soothing balm for the soul. Well, this is going to be more of a balm for the soul. I just had to do it. It's so fresh, so clean. So you'd have to play some urban music, if you will. So I'm going to start with a little thing from my youth, something called the Funky Cole Medina. And if you don't know it, you will now. Here we go.
I dig it. Coolin' at a bar, and I'm looking for some action. But like Mick Jagger said, I can't get no satisfaction. The girls are all around, but none of them wanna get with me. My threads are fresh and I'm looking deaf. Yo, what's up, what LOC? The girls was all jocking at the other end of the bar, having drinks with some no-name chump when they know that I'm the star. So I got up and strolled over to the other side of the cantina. I asked the guy, why you so fly? He said, Funky Cole Medina. Funky Cole Medina. This brother told me a secret on how to get more chicks. Put a little Medina in your glass and the girls will come real quick. It's better than any alcohol or aphrodisiac. A couple of sips of this love potion and she'll be on your lap. So I gave some to my dog when he began to beg. And then he licked his bowl and he looked at me and did a wild thing on my leg. He used to scratch and bite me before he was much, much meaner. But now all the poodles run to my house for the Funky Cole Medina. You know what I'm saying? I got every dog in my neighborhood breaking down my door. I got Spuds from Kinsey, Alex from Stroh's. They won't leave my dog alone with that Medina, pal. I went up to this girl. She said, hi, my name is Sheena. I thought she'd be good to go with a little Funky Cole Medina. She said, I'd like a drink. I said, okay, I'll go get it. And then a couple of sips, she gon' lick the lips, and I knew that she was with it. So I took her to my crib, and everything went well as planned. But when she got undressed, it was a big old mess. Sheena was a man. So I threw her out. I don't fool around with no Oscar Mayer wiener. You must be sure that your girl is pure for the funky cold Medina. You know, ain't no plans with a man. It's the 80s and I'm down with the ladies, you know. Break it down. Saddle, looking for a little affection. I took a shot as a contestant on the love connection. The audience voted, and you know, they picked a winner. I took my date to the Hilton for Medina and some dinner. She had a few drinks, I'm thinking soon what I'll be getting. Instead she started talking about plans for a wedding. I said, wait, slow down, love, not so fast, as I'll be seeing ya. That's why I found you don't play around with the funky cold Medina. You know what I'm saying? That Medina's a monster, y'all. Funky cold Medina.
I'm serious, nigga. What do y'all niggas got to say? Hey, baby. Hey, baby, get some bubble gum in this motherfucker. Something. Right, baby, get some of y'all. Study long, study wrong, baby.
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D-O double G, but I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's and make a few ends as I breeze through 2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the doors. But what? We don't love them hoes. Yeah. So we gon' smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hoes down, while you motherfuckers bounce to this.
Rolling down the street, smoking in now, sipping on gin and gills.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking in now, sipping on gin and gills.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
I got me some Seagram's gin. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this types of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours, but fool, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you're listening to the D.O.G. I got the cultivating music that be captivating he who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get to mackin' to this bitch named Shady. She used to be the homeboy's lady. 80 degrees when I tell that bitch, please raise up off these NUTs, cause you get none of these at ease. As I mob with the dog pound, feel the breeze. Biatch, I'm just
rolling down the street, smoking in now, sipping on gin and gills.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking in now, sipping on gin and gills.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Later on that day, my homie Dr. Dre came through with a gang to Tango Ray and a fat ass J of some bubonic chronic that made me choke. Shit, this ain't no joke. I had to back up off of it and sit my cup down. Tango Ray and chronic, yeah, I'm fucked up now, but it ain't no stopping. I'm still popping. Dre got some bitches from the city of Compton to serve me, not with a cherry on top. Cause when I bust my nut, I'm raising the bar to cock. Don't get upset, girl, that's just how it goes. I don't love you hoes, I'm out the dough, and I'll be
rolling down the street, smoking in sipping on gin and gills.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and gills.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and gills.
Biatch.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and gills.
Biatch.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Damn, girl, it is hotter than a motherfucker up in here. I need to go to the bar and get me a drink, please.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah. What the fuck you on?
Let me get a Cosmo.
What the fuck you on? Damn, I have an apple martini.
This motherfucker drunk as a
Thirsty
mother.
bitches.
This a drunken ass nigga.
Ooh, shit. Girl, them niggas is looking over here. Oh, shit. Don't look.
Damn, what's up? What they look like though?
Shit. Damn, they look alright.
They fuckable? What's up? Is they fuckable? Or what?
Shh, chill out. Here they come.
What?
Here they come. Chill out. Damn.
Hey, what's up? My name is Dre. Can I blaze some chronic with you?
Nigga, what? For sure. Roll that shit up.
Hell yeah, still always into something. Heart still in Compton, the comp can't oppose. Dope Cali platinum classicals. Introduced you to my dog that don't love hoes and firm fiascos. Assholes, fucked you up with my last video. Tucked up doing a tango. And cash, always in my grasp. Came up in the game wearing khakis, not Kangol. Strangling hoes. When asked about it in most interviews, I just laugh. Now I vacate with hoes with a gang of ass. One feeding me mangoes, the other lighting my hash. Rap tabloids writing Dre's lighting the ass. Came home uptight, ready to mash like a gas pedal. Get on that 64 Chevy level. AK-47 heavy metal. Who say Dre ain't ghetto? Just whistle like a tea kettle. I throw 3 at you, tell me if you see devils. Cause we rebels over here. I smell chronic in the air. That means we taking over this year. You hear?
Chronic 2000.
That means we taking over this year. You hear?
Light speed, blazing chronic through the galaxy. Hydro, Doja, chocolate, Thai weed. Or we might be sipping on gin or Hennessy. Fuck that, with that new shit, the chronic iced teas.
I hang among hustlers, I slangin' who bang Bronson. When busters roll through, can't fuck with my bold crew. We will hold you captive and bust, cause gangbanging is the active activity where I be living, B. There ain't no liberty statue. Hope you got your gat, don't let them catch you slipping without yours. It's warfare outdoors, ambulance, violent uproars. Trash niggas taking out like chores, I meet whores on tours. Genie's hot as pepper, so I sip champagne on stormy shores. Be on some hardcore pornographic. Toting Austrian firearms that's made out of plastic. In these drastic surroundings, it be sounding like Lebanon, making fools retreat like Megatron and Starscream. Oh yeah, I scream on stars to get loot and cross over like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Get out your car, son. That's how I came in bougie niggas at bar one. It's either that or make front page stardom. I'm the golden child chased by Sodom. Nukesy and guys, my bulletproof is hard to shoot me, you hear?
By the time you see him,
that means it's real fucking hard to shoot me, you hear?
Light speed, blazing chronic through the galaxy. Hydro, Doja, chocolate, Thai weed. Or we might be sipping on gin or Hennessy. Fuck that, with that new shit, the chronic iced teas.
Hi, my name is Stereo Mike.
Yeah, we got 3 tickets to the Brand Van concert happening this Monday night at the Pacific Palisades. You can all in if you want to answer a couple of questions. Mainly, what is Todd's favorite cheese? Jackie just called up and said it was a form of Roquefort. Let's see about that. Give us a ring ding ding. It's a beautiful day.
A little Canadian content for y'all. This is from Vancouver. Enjoy. Sunnier days ahead.
That's all. This is Liquid. Ring a ding a ding. And I want those 3 Brand Van tickets, man. What do you think? Todd, you there?
Slide, Rick, flat.
Yeah, mighty thirsty out there.
woke up again this morning with the sun in my eyes. When Mike came over with a script surprise, a mafioso story with a twist. A two-wrong fool, Julie Newmar, here to get your ass out of bed. He said, I'll explain it on the way. But we did nothing, absolutely nothing that day. And I say, what the hell am I doing drinking in LA at 26? I got the fever for the flavor, the payback will be later. Still I need a fix. And the girls on the bus kept on laughing at us as we rode on town down to Venice again. Blaring out the G-Funk, sipping on juice and gin. Just me and a friend, feeling kinda groovy, working on a movie. Yeah, right. But we did nothing, absolutely but kids that day. And I'll say, what the hell am I doing drinking in LA at 26?
Put my mind on my money and my money on mine.
I know the life is for the taking, so I better rise up and take it quick. Yeah, one more time with Trader Vic's. With some men there wanted to hurt us, and other men said we weren't worth the fuss. You could see them all bitching by the bar about the fine line between the rich and the poor. And Mike turned to me and said, what you think we got done, son? We found the conclusion, and I guess that's something. So I asked you, what the hell am I doing drinking in LA at 26? I got the fever for the nectar, the payback will be later. Still I need a fix. Fix it, well, come on Monday, maybe we'll fix it all up. LA, LA, hell, LA, 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 hell, LA, 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 hell, LA. So I asked you, what the hell am I doing drinking in LA at 26?
Slide, Rick, slide.
Yeah, mighty thirsty, all right.
Right, that caught me off guard. I was writing to Halesia, and then I was caught between two things. That was a wonderful request. It wasn't even a request. I was planning on playing it anyways, but it was nice to know that I was on the right track. Get the pun? Track music. Amazing. All right, so let's go down the little old list of what we heard right there. So we began with Funky Cole Medina by Tone Loc. Now, I don't know if he was very famous in France, but that song was legendary when I was a kid. And it was written by Young MC, who's an entirely different personality that I'm sure I'll play at some point. And this song sounds a lot like Wild Thing. At any rate, it's all about like an aphrodisiac and I, of course, being a kid, didn't know what any of that meant, but was fascinated by a dog doing the wild thing on this guy's leg. So now I'm in therapy. So there was that, which is a fun song. And then I played Gin and Juice. Could not play that song by a certain guy called Snoop Dogg, I believe is how we pronounce his name, from Doggy Style, classy album name. And then I played two other West Coast songs. So by Dre, first one was a skit called Bar One from Chronic 2001. And the second one is the song that follows it. Not at all about drinking at all, but I just love I cannot separate those two, even though they're two separate tracks. And that was Lightspeed by Dre. And then I ended with Brand Van 3000, and really great song, and reminds me of Len, another Canadian band from the 90s that Halesia also knows and likes. And the woman, every time I think of that song, in my head, my neurons like cross. It's like a short circuit, and I think of the Four Non Blonde song, What's Going On, another karaoke anthem. And so both of those, it sounds like the same voice. It's the same era. They might have used the same filter, but that's that. All right, so I'm going to continue with a little more hip hop. If anyone has any more requests, I'd love to hear them. But we're going to, start tapering out the set in a little bit. So I played this song already. The next song I'm going to play, but I feel like I should play it again because it's completely accurate for this theme. And here we go. Tipsy, Jaquan. Enjoy.
Ping drinking is very bad. Yo, I got a fake ID though. Yeah. 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 Two-step with me. Two-step with me. One. Then comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody drunk out on the dance floor. Baby girl ass jiggle like she want more. Like she a groupie and I ain't even no tour. Maybe cause she heard that I rhyme hardcore. Or maybe cause she heard that I buy out the stores. Bottom of the ninth in the city got the score. If not, I gotta move on to the next floor. Here comes the 3 to the 2 to the 1. Homeboy tripping, he don't know I got the gun. When they come to poppin', we do this for fun. You ain't got one stick and you better run. Now I'm in the back getting eaten from my huns. While she going down, I'm bragging on what I done. She smoking my stuff, saying she ain't having fun. She give it back, now you don't get none. Everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. 2, then comes the 3 to the 4 to the 5. Now I'm looking at shorty right in the eyes. Couple seconds pass, now I'm looking at her thighs. While she telling me how much she hate a guy. Say she got a kid, but she got her tubes high. And you 21, girl, that's so right. I wonder if a shake coming with them fries. If so, baby, can I get them supersized? Here comes the 4 to the 3 to the 2. She started feeling on my Johnson right out the blue. And you super thick, so I'm thinking that's cool. But instead of one life, I need 2. Her eyes that big when she glanced at my jewels. Expression on her face like she ain't got a clue. Then she told me she don't run with the crew. You know how I do, but I guess one gotta do. Everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. 3, then comes the 4 to the 5 to the 6. Self-explanatory, I ain't gotta say I'm rich. Just single man, I ain't tryna get hitched. Liquor wasted on me, man, son of a brushed it off, now I'm back to getting lit. Goose and orange juice, man, this some good-ish. Homeboy tripping cause I'm staring at his chick. Now he on the sideline staring at my click. Then comes the 5 to the 4 to the 3. Hands in the air if you catch drunk as me. Club on the said Quan, put out them trees. Dude, I don't care, I'm a PMP. Everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips.
Dipping on some scissors, dipping on some 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 scissors,
smoke some, nigga.
Dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some
I'm real, working the wheel. A pimp, not a simp. Keep the dope fiends higher than the Goodyear blimp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine hardening. Fuck niggas make me sick with all that tension and bargaining. You say that you a boss, I ain't believing that shit. You got the funny Geneva watch with the Ferrari kit. Take that monkey shit off, you embarrassing us. I got the red promethazine, thick orange and yellow tusk. Hydrocodone on the hands, free phone. The 84 chrome on them blades, 20-inch chrome. If you got 16, you can get a visor. I'm choking on that Doja sweet and sipping on that scissor.
Some niggas scared to flown it, some niggas they want it. Some niggas they joan it, but I be fucked up upon it. Roll with the Mafia 6, and we ain't bout that bullshit. If we gon' get high, we gon' get high, and we gon' house a bitch. Two niggas all at the mouth, two niggas all at the ass, and plus that surf half a nigga dick hard all night, and she cool with that. She popped a pill of X and drank on some orange juice, and just when you thought she was freaking, she done got super loose. Niggas coming by threes and deuce, all in circles like Dr. Goose. All it wanted, component, she on that X and the tootie fruit. $40 for just 1 ounce, tussing X's out. What's pronounced, niggas sipping and dipping and tripping, man, I'm about all out. Dipping on some scissor, dipping on some 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 People always asking me, Mr. 36 hot on that, rolling on them X pills, stuttering, pop powder packs. What a weed that? Ain't like that, we need that. Night quiller, slow me down, something that keep me easy. Nothing like that yellow, better have you itching, man. Talking like, what's up, fool? Vocal cords sounding lame. In my days, all we did was cheap out on a quarter pound. Gone on coke, eyes are buck. This shit'll knock you down, knock you out, make you fall asleep. When you're on them wheels, ain't no doubt. Hit me when I beat for this refill. Once again, on my weekly high, gotta have that drink. Yeah, my nigga, you know I feel like I'm gon' fucking bang.
Nigga, tell me what you know about Frank Nito and Young Guido. Paul and Vito, we play a tune that's sweeter than Pedito. With my 3-6 niggas pulling up in my Southern Credo. Quick, fast, we'll put it on your ass like John Vito. Cause you frontin' rap singers, be creamy like a Zanga. You ain't from the manger, boy, but you get the middle finger. Danger, rum drinker, occasionally take your bitch to the tilly and be a dick and come slanger. When Big Bun come, danger, nigga, ring your alarm. Sexy thing on my arm, cup of drink in my palm. And that crazy shit, I'm tripping on some skinny bitches, something that's wholesome. Florida, the foursome, for the most, I'm steady sipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some dipping on some scissor. Dipping on some
I'm sorry, but it's going to get a little dirty. So here we go. This is from Atlanta. So any Georgians out there, this is for you.
It's 1079. Get Crunk Radio.
Hello.
Get Crunk Radio, bitch.
Oh, what's up, South?
What's up?
Hey, can I get some shout outs?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to get shout out Lil Red, Redbone, Keisha, Kenya, all them players that made, class of 99.
Class of 99, nigga, you ain't never graduated.
Nigga, class of 99, nigga.
Alright, goddamn, who else, motherfucker?
Man, everybody in SWAT, loud to everybody.
Hey, that might be that nigga C from B.E. May.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's up, South?
Alright, motherfucker, what station you rolling with?
Get Crunk Radio.
Oh, you got
a East Side boy, South.
You got a request too, nigga?
Hey, I want to hear that Get Crunk, South.
Alright, bet.
Get crunk, get crunk, get crunk, get crunk, get crunk, get John and the East Side boys. I'm gonna say this shit again. What you niggas know about the goddamn dirty sound? Niggas straight from Decatur and the motherfucking SWAT. This how we ride, nigga.
I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why shouldn't it be true? I get a kick out of brew. There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me, do a number on a label. Eat up all the MCs and drink them under the table like it's on me. Put it on my tab, kid, however you get there. Foot it, cab it, iron horse it. You leave it on your face, forfeit. Across the mic, hold it like the heat, he might toss it. Told her, tell him they stole it. He told her he lost it. She told him get off it and a bunch of other more shit. Getting money, DTs be getting no new leads. It's like he eating watermelon, stay spitting new seeds. This the weed, give me some of what he drooping off. Soon as he wake up, choking like it was whooping cough. They grouping soft. First hour at the open bar and they trooping off. He went to go laugh and get some head by the side road. She asked him autograph her derriere, red to wide load. This yard bird tastes like fried toad, turd, love villain. Take pride in code words, crooked eye mode, nerd geek with a cold heart. Probably still be speaking in rhymes as an old fart. Study how to eat to die by the pizza guy. No, he's not too fly to skeet in the squeeze a eye and squeeze a thigh. Maybe give her curves a feel the same way she feel it when he flow with nerves of steel. They call her super when they need their back plumbing fix. How is only one left? The pack coming 6. Whatever happened to 2 and 3? A herb tried to slide with 4 and 5 and got caught. Like what you doing, G? Don't make them have to get cutting like truancy. Matter of fact, not for nothing right now. You and me, looser than a pair of Adidas. I hope you bought your spare tweeters. MCs sound like cheerleaders, rapping and dancing like redhead kingpin. Doom came to do the thing again, no matter who be blingin'. He do it for the smelly hubbies. Seeds know what time it is, like it's time for Teletubbies. Few can do it, even fewer can sell it. Take it from the dude who wear a mask like a tarted helmet. He plots shows like robberies. In and out, 1, 2, 3, nobody's please. Run the cash and you won't get a wet sweatshirt. The mic is the shotty, nobody moves, nobody get hurt. Bring the heat like the boy done gone to war. He came in the door and everybody on the floor. A whole string of jobs like we on tour. Every night on a score, coming to your corner store.
Now that the representative from South Africa has been mind programmed, all of the world's leaders on Earth are under my control. And when they meet tomorrow in special session, I, Doom, shall be voted master of the world. My plan is foolproof, but just in case.
And what about smoke?
Now you keep your eyes open. When I tell you, start snapping. Oh, yeah, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am risking my life to tell you with great concern that I must warn you. You must listen. Many among you have had their minds taken over.
What a story! Start snapping. Dude, gosh, I wish I'd brought my autograph book.
Your attempts at humor bore me.
Right, Leadhead.
You're weird. Why is everyone staring at us?
Oh, I should have realized. We must look like freaks to them.
Relax, mister. Just do your thing.
Get a good grip on my...
Boy, I'll bang your readout meter for you, you little...
Knock it off, Ben.
What's the matter?
Oh, Ben.
You're nothing but a chicken head.
You overgrown
Hold it.
All right. Well, I was a little off there. Apologies for that. So, thank you for sticking around. Let us go down the list. I didn't expect it to cut so abruptly, but there you go. Should always be on your toes. All right, let's go down the last set there. So I started with Jaquan, that incredible one-hit wonder with Tipsy, a song I love, but again, I've played it already twice, so that's the last time I'll ever play it. You were there for that moment, that historical moment when I decided to stop playing Tipsy by Jaquan. I then played one of my favorite tracks of all time, Sippin' on Some Sizzurp. Sippin' on Some Syrup is actually the title, by 3-6 Mafia, Memphis' Finest. It's like their best song for me, and super minimal, and you just kind of want to drive for hours in the hot sun listening to that song. And of course it's about syrup, which is codeine, cough syrup, for those who don't know. And yeah, that's the drug of choice for some, and I have yet to partake in that, but well, hey, look, 2021, it's a long year, so let's I'll try everything. I then played Get Crunk by Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. So I really love crunk, and I don't know if you know, but crunk is a portmanteau word, as they say, mot valise, for crazy and drunk, and it's perhaps this among the dumbest musics made by human beings, because it's just basically very minimal and very synthetic, and you're supposed to be able to repeat the refrain over and over again in the club, but I love few things more than that. So that was Lil Jon, and then I ended with MF Doom's One Beer, and of course I had to end with MF Doom because, again, rest in peace. That song is amazing, and the sample is from a French jazz ensemble from the 70s named Cortex, whom you all know, I'm sure, but Troupeau Bleu is really one of the best albums France has ever created. So there we go. I'm in a lot of superlatives tonight. There it is. And so I think we basically covered every form of alcohol, from red wine to a lot of beer, that song as well. White Lightning, by the way, by Big Bopper was, that's another word for moonshine. And then I played Rum and Coca-Cola from, Andrew Sisters. We got some whiskey. So we've covered them all. If you have any other alcohols you'd like to try, do that on your own. And that's pretty much it, folks. That was a set. And I hope it made sense, because it was a bit of a last-minute kind of endeavor. But anyways, for my very last song, I wanted to add something more. When alcohol won't do, and there's, I don't know, you need something a little stronger, my friend and your friend, Abner J, has the answer for you. This is a long song. It's 6.5 minutes, so I will say goodbye at the end, but you definitely need to have lived this song at least once in your life if you haven't already. So here it is. Don't do drugs, but do Abner J. Here we go.
Folk music is high-class music. There's a lot of low-class people singing it. Matter of fact, most so-called folk singers don't even look like folk. Folk song tells true stories, but terrible stories, because folk are terrible. Terrible songs make big songs. Why do you think kids like rock and roll? Because it's terrible. Do you think they're going to listen to the Philadelphia Symphony, 101 strings? Why do you think I like cocaine, cocaine, running around my heart, and then running, oh, it running around my brain. I woke up this morning, had a hungry pain. All I wanted for breakfast was some good old cocaine. Come here, mama, come here quick. Oh, cocaine got me, mama, and crave cocaine, but I can't find nothing here in Atlanta. Going back down to South Georgia, down to Fix Jail, down to Dr. Hale's drugstore. All these old doctors in Atlanta want your money. I'm tired of waking up feeling bad every morning, drinking this old bad liquor. I want something to pep me up. Dr. Hale give you what you want like a doctor's supposed to do. Folks, if y'all know what's happening, meet me under the clothesline, because that's where I hang out. I went down to Fix Jail, down to Dr. Hale. Had a sign in that window said, "Have night, got no cold." I walked down Efferalgang, I walked down Main, trying to find a woman who used cocaine. Get out of here, woman. Oh, I thought you understood. You ain't got no connection and your damn show ain't no good. Cocaine, cocaine, Lord, it's running round my heart. And it's running, oh, it's running round my brain. Let it run, boy. Oh, well, black got a berry, the sweeter is the juice. Give me a yellow woman for my particular use. I chew my tobacco, Lord knows I spit my juice. I'm gonna use cocaine until there ain't no use. Cocaine, cocaine, oh, it's running round my heart. And it's running, oh, it's running round my brain.
That was this week's edition of So Fresh, So Clean. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. 2021 is off to a wonderful start. So thank you, for everyone. And you know, if they can destroy democracy, they can, but they can't stop the Efferalgang. That's what I'll tell them. See you all next week, and take good care of yourselves. Enjoy